Der Unweltkind. We're gonna pretend like it's not already November. Hey, it's me again. My name is Cadence. This is my channel. I make music and like to react to it. So if either of those interest you, feel free to stick around and subscribe. Now I'm gonna cut to it. We are actually reacting to Frankenstein today. It is a rap battle. This one specifically being Green versus Green, Hulk versus Frankenstein. I'm a huge fan of Frankenstein. I feel like I've been a relatively old fan. I feel like I've been around for a while now, watching him make things all the way back to like the DDLC. I know that's the latest, the farthest back one I can remember, where it was like Monica versus, I think it was Harley Quinn. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love his stuff. He does really good writing. I've seen him. He has done help with a few ERBs, if I do remember, or vice versa. Like the guys from ERB has helped out quite a bit here. But I mean, I love that the production value has gone up. The rapping ability has gone up more so. So yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens here. But let me just go ahead and hop on over. Let's go ahead and just start the video. But love the Scooby-Doo-esque opening. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's Frankenstein. All right, Biko hard. Victor. Oh, we're doing the actual. Man, that's so funny. I wonder. I'm gonna call it now. It's gonna start Bruce Banner versus Dr. Frankenstein, and then Dr. Frankenstein's gonna tap out whenever the Hulk transforms. I'm calling it now. Now that I know. Bruce Banner, yeah.
Victor Frankenstein is the greater mind with the crazy rhymes to be placed inside an insane asylum where your dead stays residing to pay the price for taking his wife and strangling her life. She ain't alive!
Jesus. Okay, starting off heavy. So first off, flow. Fire. And I mean, this visual really does the effect even better. Like, so it does with the crazy rhymes to be placed aside in an insane asylum. Like the leaning raps where it's, or the leaning rhymes where it's not the end of the word, it's like the middle of the word. So that rhyme scheme's really awesome. It's with the crazy rhymes to be placed inside the insane asylum. Sigh, crazy rhymes and placed inside. Like it's a really good rhyme. But also,
crazy rhymes to be placed inside an insane asylum
where your dad residing. Where your dad stays residing because he killed his wife, saying she isn't alive.
Your dad stays residing to pay the price for taking his wife and strangling her life. She ain't alive!
She ain't alive! Because, you know, Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, he has the infamous, "It's alive." I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
In a grave with a cracked neck.
Okay, sorry.
For taking his wife and strangling her life. She ain't alive! In a grave with a cracked neck. Let's dig at your mom like your memories and grab that out. Frankenstein, your parents back together. So my students got a couple failures to laugh at. I know.
1 L plus your mom. L plus ratio plus he just called your parents failures. That's wild. Stitching your parents back. That's funny. Oh my gosh. First off, shoo over in the corner. Shoo. And to rip your mom. And then dad too, I guess. That's funny. Symbolizes not aliveness to whoever did the visual. Woo, that's so funny.
Mom like your memories and grab that out. Frankenstein, your parents back together. So my students got a couple failures to laugh at. I know you'll deploy the ultimate roids, but my chemistry is greater. Turn a quiet boy to a blind destroyer by adding some gamma to this beta. The Illuminati voted and agreed to send green.
Boy just called you a beta. That's wild.
Chemistry is great. I turned a quiet boy to a blind destroyer by adding some gamma to this beta. The Illuminati voted and agreed to send your greenness into space, man. The stories people tell of you take even bigger stretches than your waistband. Bruce Banner, there's a truce happening when I rap. I go ham like it's loose acting. No matter how much you think the brutes manage, will stay.
Jeez. I mean, that's fair. Go ham like it's lose acting, because I know that he freaked out a lot playing
Bruce Banner, that's a truce.
like, and it gave it the aesthetic of like the original Hulk, where he's just like out of control.
Bruce happening when I rap. I go ham like it's loose acting. No matter how much you think the brutes manage, will still like your movie's lore a loose cannon.
Oh, loose cannon. That's fire. That's fired. I don't know. I don't know why, but that reminds me of a line that Schwabity has, you know, a UK rapper, where he's like, ops dodge the cannon like old Dragon Ball movies. Just canon, obviously. But like your lore, a loose cannon? That's wild, bro. Alright.
I'm like it's loose acting. No matter how much you think the brutes manage, will still like your movie's lore a loose cannon.
Whoa there, bud, you talk an awful lot about your knowledge for a loser who flunked a school project and dropped out of college. Nature's not made of blank God with through life from a lab, but you couldn't grow a conscience with all the organs you harvest. You still got more of a hole in your heart than Tony Stark does. Your relationships.
Oh. First off, I'm guessing this is... Who is this? Who is this? I'm gonna look real quick. This is Freshie Canal as Victor Frankenstein. So I assumed Freshie was him. Eric the Audible. I love that flow, man. I love that flow. That is wild.
About your knowledge for a
First off, called you out there.
Loser who flunked a school project and dropped out of college. Nature's not made of blank God with through life from a lab, but you couldn't grow a conscience with all the organs you harvest. You still got more of a hole.
The organs you've harvested, you still have more of a hole in your heart than Tony Stark does. That's wild.
In your heart than Tony Stark does. Your relationships failed, so your ship sailed to the Arctic, haunted by darkness, lest you wither to a carcass. After all your hardships, it's no wonder that you're the one they confuse as monstrous.
Yeah, that's poetic, but I mean, that's... Yeah.
There's a break on the menu in this creature eats. With the emergency exit when your grief had peaked. You were so hot-headed and unleashed the beast. Your pride knocked you out in a fever dream. Everybody said your work's piss poor. You could power up a monster with your shitstorm. What you trying to give free will to a freak for? If you wanted to do that, you could have just...
Oh, you called your thing a crap storm, essentially, saying that your rapping and your work was essentially so bad that you still managed to come out with something, because like you made a monster out of your work even though it was so bad. That's wild. I mean, you're not far off, Bruce. Let's be honest.
Poor. You could power up a monster with your shitstorm.
You could power up a monster.
What you trying to give free will to a freak for? If you wanted to do that, you could have just freed Igor. I know that's harsh, but hey, I see your experiment has an absolute win. Left enough of your family's corpses behind to give your undead pals a new skin. Why don't you take a day off? You're getting your work and love life confused. I can't even tell if it's the monster or your sister that you're trying to screw.
My wife.
Okay, whenever they bring up the incest, that's the line. That, like, you have a lot to come back from. I mean, you could bring up Natasha, but like even then it's just like I feel like there's not a lot of winning in that scenario. Ugh.
Your work and love life confused. I can't even tell if it's the monster or your sister that you're trying to screw.
My wife shares no blood with me, you self-loathing recluse. The only life you create's when you and your cousin reproduce. You're
I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh. All right. I mean, he rebutted that. He rebutted that quick, bro. That, like, you had no time. You had absolutely no time to come back from that.
forced to work with the soul. Clues, the only life you create's when you and your cousin reproduce. You were forced to work with the Soviets and gave birth to your biggest terror. All the green that you've seen in your life came out of a printing error. What's this? There's beating in the Spectre's organs. I must leave you for more important work now. Call me Edward Norton. You and the rest of...
I'm guessing Edward Norton left the Hulk either the comics or the movies. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't follow things like that. But I'm guessing Edward Norton left the Hulk series. That's funny. It's wild.
I must leave you for more important work now. Call me Edward Norton. You and the rest of the world will see that I was.
This editing work, I haven't had time to really, I guess, gush over the animation. The animation has been fire. But like right here, like him turning into like
More important work now. Call me Edward Norton. You and the rest of the world will see that I was right. It's a lie. One of the left and I'm spin. Society's back is a built different. Bring your puppies to watch shield witness. I don't give a fuck when I kill bitches. Ay, I'm just a monster that made me. Hey, came from the dock like I'm shady. Hey, like a Rachel.
Came from the dock like I'm shady. That's fire. That's wild. I don't give a crap whenever I kill dogs, because he killed dogs, I think.
Kill bitches, ay, I'm just a monster that made me. Hey, came from the dock like I'm shady. Hey, like a Rachel can control me. You only turn green when you're red, when you Tony. You're fluid.
Ooh, wild. Flew to space because
Space consultant made you look like a bitch. Such a might as well have been a widow with how hard you did. Saw her future with you and you couldn't take a hint. But I'll push you to the edge like her last journey with Clint.
Hauntingly horrific how your face
yeah, just push you over the edge. Let's say, okay, first, I'm built different, he said. That's wild. No, I mean, that's like, I think that's overall like a really good, that was a really good verse. Okay, first off, okay, first round, I'll give to Bruce. Bruce honestly had more bars, but he had to rebuttal in the first half. So far, between the tag-in and between Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein's immediate rebuttal, you have to come with it, Bruce. Let's be honest. You don't have much more time. I'm thinking this is just a 2-verser. So let's see.
face resembles melted plastic. I don't know how much damage is left to do before.
Hulk smash it! Purge with goals, cause what's her face is creepy. Hulk can't control it, you can't control Frankie. Frank was annoying, if Doctor don't keep it silent, then Hulk's no beauty rock face back to Easter Island. You think lightning fighting, hiding Mr. Monster, when no roof won't save you from Hulk with Hulk clapping thunder. Hulk a hero, monster criminal, Hulk save kids, you scare kids. Sad monster, have 2 hearts but nobody to share with.
I'll be honest, that didn't hit. As I think, oh my gosh, I feel like that has to be a tie. Actually, no, because I'm gonna listen back because I didn't get a lot of that. I mean, it was just kind of drippy. Like whole smash it, like that was a good. I like this. It looks like it's calling back to like the older transformation, like where his face just like kept widening. It was, if you know what you mean, you know. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. Bride turn to go.
Cause what's her face is creepy. Hulk can't control it, you can't control Frankie.
I'm guessing that's a parallel with Frankenstein's Frankenbride or whatever. You know, Frankenstein's bride.
Was annoying if Doctor don't keep it silent, then Hulk's no beauty rock face back to Easter Island.
Rock face, because Easter Island.
You think lightning fighting, hiding Mr. Monster, when no roof won't save you from Hulk with. You think lightning fighting, hiding Mr. Monster, when no roof.
Isn't Mr. Monster originally what they called him in the book? One sec. Yeah. All right, we back. No, anyways, so I think if I'm not mistaken, Monster was what they called him in the book originally. Also, he hid under a windmill from Thunder because Thunder scared him. Because I think the whole like thing was like thunder's loud, fire hurts, that type of thing. And then he says from Hulk clapping thunder, it won't save you. The windmill roof. Pretty sure.
Let's save you from Hulk with Hulk clapping thunder. Hulk a hero, monster criminal. Hulk save kids, you scare kids. Sad monster have two hearts, but nobody to share with.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that last verse just kind of, I'm all distracted. That last verse just like kind of made sense. It was like tying a lot of things with the book. Honestly, it felt shorter than Frankenstein's, Dr. Frankenstein and the monster verse shared, which I don't know. I don't know. It just felt, I guess, because it was kind of half and half, and also monster or Frankenstein had the whole build up to monster. You know what I'm saying? See, make sure there's nothing else down here. Yeah, no, yeah. Let me know if you want me to do the Scarecrow versus Scarecrow one, because I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Actually, I think I might do that after this one. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, overall, I really like that. I really like that video. Man, the animation is getting so much better. Just every single post, it's so good. Um, personally, personally, for as good as the callbacks were for Hulk, like whenever Hulk came in, I mean, genuinely, just Frankenstein takes it. Frankenstein takes it. I mean, he had the whole like your mother, your dad killed your mom, insane asylum, whole flip. I mean, even flow wise, he just broke it the entire game, like the entire video. I mean, there's not really much that you can do with that. And I feel bad because Hulk had some really good moments, and he had that huge like that opening where he was just like, blah, 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 you dropped out of college, blah, 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 blah. And the voice was so good. Like whoever, oh my gosh, I really love what's his name, Eric the Audible. Yeah, I really love Eric the Audible's voice. He really did a good performance for Bruce Banner. It's just Frankenstein clapped back like really good. So I'm gonna have to give it to Frankenstein. As far as a whole video, that's an easy 9 out of 10. Like that was well produced. That was good voices, which is something I usually have an issue with for a lot of Freshie Canal stuff, because he gets a lot of good actors and stuff on, but like the voices never match up. And then he does the live action ones. Like whenever there's the live action ones and the voices don't add up to the performance, you know, it's just, it makes it difficult. But yeah, that was overall really good. Yeah, thumbs up. I think that's gonna about do it for today. If you like that, feel free to express it with the like button below. If you have anything that you would like me to look at and, you know, react to, please comment that, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep doing content that I like and see other people doing. So if you would like a say, there's your option. Otherwise, I hope you liked this video. I definitely did, and yeah, see you in the next video, I guess.